Hello and welcome to Turbo Thumbs. I am Rasta Joe, and this is Thumb Through, and we are thumbing through The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. Let's go check it out.
Alright, so we're back in the Face Shrine. It's time to kick that boss's ass. So first we gotta get there, and that means taking the secret path, I guess. Let's boomerang these guys once again. Look at that, I got the timing down. Haha. Whoop, shoot the whoop, grab that. If you didn't have that little ladder there, it'd be super easy to fall down into the spikes. And let's skip the attacking floor. Ah! Aw, man. Well, going in a half heart down now. Ah, make that a full heart. God damn it. What the hell? I definitely fought it. What the farts happened? Dude! Oh my god, what the hell? Why do I keep falling in? Oh, son of a bitch. I've never seen it pull me in that easily before. Is this like a glitch of the Game Boy Advance player? What the fuck? I mean, Jesus. Ah, good. Even more health down. Just what I needed. Push this over? Okay. Might make a little bit more of a shield for me. Okay, alright, good. I can get my health back here. And I've got... I have the sword in my A button, for some reason. No trick, if you light both of these, it kills both of those anti-fairies, or bubbles, or whatever they are. And now... Let's see, I think... That's how I usually fight the boss. Alright, here we go. The Face Shrine boss is a face! An alien face.
Hey, dummy! Need a hint? My weak point is... Whoops! There I go, talking too much again.
Oh. Oh, takes a lot of concentration to dodge all these. Now the pots are attacking. Yeah. So now he doesn't have anything to throw at me, so he starts opening holes in the floor. Alright, you dingleberry breath bastard. Suck my bombs.
Okay, listen up. If the windfish wakes up, everything on this island will be gone forever. And I do mean everything.
Yes, we get it. Windfish sleep, island created. Windfish wake, island go bye-bye. Put back the sword here. And... Oh yeah, we got enough seashells! Alright, we're getting the level 2 sword this time, babies. Now we've got the Coral Triangle. You've got the Coral Triangle! See, I told you. Alright, let's listen to its song. Yeah, triangle can only produce one note. So it's more of a beat than a song, I guess. Mountain. Something calls from the mountains. So the mountain will be where our next dungeon is. Hoot. The many monsters of this island fear that the windfish is about to awaken. The monster's power is real. They may conquer the island and destroy their foes. That day may come soon. Now, go to the mountain tower. Fly like a bird. Hoot hoot. Okay. Alright. So I'm just gonna warp out of here. And while we're on our path to the sword, let's have another little story time. So this time I want to talk about one of my other hobbies, which is bike riding. Now, I'd say most kids can get a bike when you're a kid, right? That's pretty common, I think. I'll move the ocarina down here. Yeah, it's pretty common to get a bicycle. And I've pretty much always had one, although in my adult life it's a little more difficult because, you know, money has to go to more important things, like video games.
Double, double, toil and trouble. A toadstool mix makes powder for tricks.
Oh, you know what it was? If I didn't get the powder at the trendy game, then I could get the powder from her by giving her a mushroom. Okay. I remember now. Alright. So anyway, so yeah, when I was a kid, my first bicycle I got for Christmas at my grandparents' house when I was in Oklahoma. And, well, they lived in Oklahoma anyway. And, the bike that I got was a used older one that I think they said was my dad's when he was a kid, so I guess they kept his bike around. It was this blue, probably like 16-inch wheeled bike. No handbrakes, only pedal brake, and a big long banana seat on it. I don't even think they make bikes with banana seats anymore, but I had one. I think my parents might actually still have it, because I remember trying to get my sister to ride it with the training wheels on. But yeah, I just remember Christmas morning, I get the bike, and across the street from their house there was a big parking lot for some baseball diamonds. And we put the... Oh, you know what? We should go to the village first. Ah, fuck it, we're right here. So anyway, we went to the parking lot across the street, and I just remember riding back and forth in that parking lot forever. I really wanted a bike that Christmas. And then my grandpa took me. We went to go to some like little strip mall or something like that. And I rode around there for a while too. Just up and down the sidewalk right in front of the stores. It's kind of a weird place to just hang out and ride a bike, but... Alright, so here we go. Plenty seashells. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that beam. My job here is finished. I don't know who said that, but... Oh, here's some craziness. Oh. Oh, look at that bad boy. I think that's as good as they could try to render Master Sword for the Game Boy. You've got a new sword! You should put your name on it right away. That's weird. Kind of a weird thing to say. You should put your name on it. When you get a weapon. That's a weird thing to say. Alright, anyway, so now we got the level 2 sword, and it fucking shoots, baby! Woo! Look at that Master Sword. Or just like the Master Sword, I should say. Woo! Full hearts. Shoot beams. And boom! Fuck you both. Yeah. Now that's a freaking sword. First kill is a double kill. Feels good. Look at that, he couldn't even fly away from it. Boom! Bam, bam, boom. Okay, now we'll go back to the village for, something that we needed. No! My full health! You bastard! Now I can't shoot beams! That's okay. We got a great ferry right about here, I think. Get us nice and refilled. But yeah, anyway. So, took the bike home back to Iowa I lived in at the time. And this was when I had the babysitter still that I mentioned previously. And so after a while I got another bike that was more of a boy's bike. And it was, let's see, it wasn't the Lizard King one. That one came later. I don't know, there's another bike, but it eventually got stolen. One night my dad fell asleep and he forgot to close the garage, and some assholes just came in and stole it apparently. And I was so sad. I was totally broken up about that. Let's see if I need any supplies. Use some bombs. So yeah, I was totally broken up and sad about my bike being stolen, and my dad felt bad because he didn't close the garage. And my babysitter's kids thought they found it in somebody's garage. And we went there and the garage was closed, but there was a window you could see in. And they kept trying to point it out to me, but me and my dad both looked in there and I didn't see any bicycles in there, to be honest, so I don't know what the hell they were talking about. But eventually got a new bike, so here's where we're supposed to be going. Ooh, secret. A dead bird in here. Cool. Just kidding. So we play Mambo's Mambo. Something magic happens. What is that? This swirling puff. It's entered the skeleton. And suddenly... Wow! The rooster has recovered! He seems very friendly. It's the fucking flying rooster! Ho ho ho! You pick him up, and you fly with him. Look at that shit. Oh, but that's not the best part. Just wait for it. Let's do it right here. Take out the boomerang. Chuck it. Then grab the roosty. Ah, shit. I messed it up. And now the boomerang flies forever. Ha ha ha! Unfortunately, I can't leave the screen while I'm holding the rooster, but the boomerang just continues to spin and annihilate anything in its path. Let's go find some enemies to fuck with. Let's see. Gotta go this way for, would have been a seashell. No, that's not enough. Need more. Okay. These guys get triggered? Yes, they will. Okay. So, pull out the boomerang. Haha! Annihilated! And anything it grabs, it holds onto until you land and take it. Oh, I guess it did disappear. Oh, I was not expecting that. Alright. Oh. Alright, so first we'll stop by the castle. Ah. I have my shovel anyway. Oh yeah, I don't think I need it. Actually, first let's go down this way. So over here is where the secret I'm first thinking of is. Yeah, it's I definitely don't need a shovel. Yep, it would have been a seashell under there. But since I already got 20 seashells, which now are gone, The remaining ones, I believe, well, except for that one, I thought they got replaced with rupees. But maybe not. Anyway. Now, if we head up to the castle and get a piece of power real quick. There's this area. It's too big to even run and jump. Okay, yeah, there would have been a shell in here too, but it got replaced by rupees. And there you have it. That's what happens when you get more shells than appear naturally. Ah, that bastard came back. Teach him a lesson. Oh, ow. Alright, so now we'll head up to the mountains. Let's see, actually, let's teleport. I think that'll be faster. So anyway, back to bikes. Yeah, eventually got a new bike. It's called the Lizard King. And the seat of that bike was made to look like a lizard's head. And eventually got too big for that one. And had to get another bike. Oh, I forgot to mention how I learned to not ride training wheels. Or not ride with training wheels, rather. I always use training wheels with that blue bike that I mentioned. And I tried it without the training wheels with my dad one time. And first time I tried, well, we lived on a hill, I should mention that, that's kind of important. So the first time trying it without the training wheels, I rode straight into the back of a parked car. Totally hurt my nuts doing that. Hoot, hoot. Your path is not easy, but you are almost there. Go east. The windfish is getting restless. Alright, we'll go east. Like using the flying rooster to avoid having to deal with enemies. Nice because you can do shit like this. You can trigger them to come to life without having to worry about getting hit by fireballs from that thing. That's not gonna work. There we go. Ow. Fuck you. Ah! Not mean to throw him. That's okay. So yeah, anyway, hurt my nuts trying that. Then, we went over to my dad's friend's house for, I believe it was one Super Bowl. I think it was Super Bowl 30. And while we were there, he had two sons. And they had an old, small bike that was definitely too small for me, but one that they didn't use anymore. And we wanted to go bike riding, but they didn't have a bike that had training wheels. And they said, well, we got this little one, you can use that. It didn't have training wheels, and I was like, well, I don't know how to ride a bike without training wheels. And by that point, they didn't really care. They were just on the idea of going for a bike ride now. So I was like, alright, I guess I'll try it. Luckily, they didn't live on a hill. But I just hopped on that little bike and rode it no problem without the training wheels. And I just remember hauling ass up and down their street with no training wheels on. I was so excited to be able to ride without training wheels. And I told my dad come outside and look when it was like halftime or whatever. He came outside and I was like weaving in between like parked cars and all this shit, and just seemed like he was blown away. Like, how'd you learn how to ride without training wheels? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just doing it. So that was pretty great. Kind of running out of time here. Said go east, which is this way. I think there's something the other way. Let's go do that. And I could fall down those waterfalls if I was so inclined. Boom. I want to say there's like harpies or something around here. Probably in here. Well, we'll see it next time because we're out of time for now.
Okay, so that's it for this time. Next time, I think more bike riding stories, probably. But for now, if you like what you've seen here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/turbothumbs or on Twitter at twitter.com/turbo_thumbs. That's all for this time on Thumb Through. I have been Rasta Joe, and thank you for checking out Turbo Thumbs.